So just recently, Oculus released their newest VR headset, the Quest 2. And myself and my buddy immediately pre-ordered them after watching sexy Zuckerberg's conference call. And we're both super hyped over this new technology from Facebook, except looking at the checkout screen, we were welcomed with this. Yeah, we're going to be waiting for a while. It's been about 3 weeks since that impulse purchase, and look where we are now, 4 days before the arrival of our long-awaited Oculus Quest 2s. But you know what's just killing me right now? It's something called anticipation. I'm so excited to have the longest 4 days of my entire life, and it's been making me beg the question, how does one manage anticipation? What are ways that you can keep yourself from going crazy when you're really excited for something? And it seems that many Oculus Reddit users are really struggling with this kind of question, so hopefully I might just help some people from ruining their lives or just being massively disappointed in a headset that just really isn't living up to the hype that they created in their heads. And although I'll be focusing on the Quest 2's release, this can be applied to many other things, like awaiting food on your plate. But how about we start with a hard pill to swallow here? You can't bend time. Let's just be honest, we can't bend time, and even if we could just teleport into the future and steal all the Quest 2s and take them back in time, unfortunately Facebook would still have a software lock restricting you. So what are some actual approaches you can take for easing your anticipation? Let's outline 3 different people here. You have person 1. Worst case scenario, you go nuts. For the next 100 hours, you're only going to browse the exact same YouTube reviews and articles which say the exact same information about the Quest 2. You'll learn everything you can, and with every single human you come across, you'll teach them the words of Lord Zuckerberg and explain to them why they should get a VR headset. I swear it's for social use. I actually tried this with one of my coworkers a few days ago. She doesn't seem to want to talk to me anymore. But out of all 3 mindsets, this one will definitely make the 4-day wait feel the longest. Person number 2, another approach, just distract yourself entirely, like if you got flashed by one of those beams in Men in Black. Never think of the Quest 2 arriving, completely forget about it until a day, and to your dismay, find a very fancy pair of binoculars in your mailbox. What is this? Now, although this might be a great scenario, you never would have thought of anything ahead of time. You wouldn't have room to set up your new headset, you wouldn't have power banks to keep you playing, and you'd have no games curated on the pre-installed Oculus app on your phone because you forgot. You're a dingus. But person number 3, maybe we could strike up a middle ground. Work hard at keeping yourself busy with cool projects, like writing a video essay about your dying anticipation for the Quest 2. But also do your homework. Get good grades, because you know they're about to fall after you decide to start living in VR from the release date onwards. Regardless, there's no need to overhype something, but to mindfully think of it and just plan things realistically. For instance, maybe browse a few power banks, look at a new Wi-Fi router to stream PC games wirelessly to your headset, but otherwise, know when it's time to stop procrastinating your homework. No matter how boring your homework might be, it'll get you much further than browsing the specific graphical differences in Arizona sunshine between the PC and Oculus Quest and Oculus Quest 2 versions. Now, with these 3 people in mind, who do you think will be best off in the long run to embrace what they've been waiting for? Definitely person 1, because they won't have a job or life anymore, so they can invest the most time into VR. These are the big brain strategies, but on a real note, just think back at Christmas time. I'm sure everyone knows the feeling of looking forward to new toys. And if you're crazy like I am, you might have even tried looking around the house to see where mom would have hid them. But in general, some of the best times came waiting for something to arrive and preparing for it. So much of Christmas comes from the hype of just getting the house ready, spending family time, bringing people together, rather than the first night of having all these new toys to try out while the guests are leaving and you get called downstairs to say goodbye to them. But I think there's one takeaway message for containing your anticipation. It's to mindfully think of ways to be prepared for what great things await you, but not to get consumed in yourself and throw away the present moments. The best way to be sure you can embrace something you're anticipating is to be ready in all aspects of your life to make use of it. And anyways, I've compiled here a good kind of useful list of things that you might want to get arranged or prepared before your new Oculus headset arrives. Yeah, you could read through that. But anyways, thank you very much for watching, guys. I'm sure you all know where I will be on October 15th. And you should definitely subscribe to see some sick VR gameplay for when the Quest 2 arrives. And maybe reach me at AdamsApple on the Oculus Friends app. I have no friends yet. Anyways, I hope you learned something. Have a good one.